Soon poet Daryl Chinn is the author of Soft Books of the Back. He also produces chapbooks and artist books and is co-president of California Poets in the Schools. His father came through Angel Island in 1923,
So, I'm going to read a poem, but first of all, I want to thank everybody for coming. My friends, my new friends, my old friends, my relatives. And I'm really honored to be here, and we're honoring all of you who came before us, who are coming after us, and those that have made our being here possible. From my father who came through in 1923, to the young poets who are following me today, to the people who invented the laws and politics that Angel Island represents. My younger sister Terry reminds me that before, during, after this poem, my father, Quentin Tew Chinn, managed to successfully own or manage a restaurant, a grocery store, and 3 laundries. He was active in family affairs in Chinatown, even though we never lived in San Francisco. He was active in Gosan affairs. He always came to our performances dressed in a suit and tie. We lived in El Cerrito. And yet he became a tour guide in Chinatown after we retired at the age of 74, and only stopped when he could no longer climb the hills. Here then is something about him. This is called the open-ended bill for sacrifice. My father turned 80 last year. That's when he told me, 3 years before I was born, he gave up hope of ever going to college in China and got married. I see him reading in Chinese, a book, a dictionary, the Chinese menu at a restaurant, a Chinese newspaper, letters from his Canton brother. My father's laundry had 76 Bendix washers, 4 large dryers, 2 extractors, shelves of wrapped shirts and sheets, and 3 long benches piled with laundry baskets and paper-wrapped bundles full of folded towels, jeans, shirts, and underpants. Even now, 5 years after his retirement, I see him bent over the smooth concrete floor as he separated colors from whites. All day he walked around, poured soap and bleach through the hole on top of each washer, pulled dry clothes from dryers, folded diapers, matched socks, pulled wired laundry baskets around, stapled tags on slacks, coats, and dresses. When it was busy, the roar was so loud you couldn't tell what a customer wanted unless a person yelled or gave you a ticket. The store was open 76 hours a week. If my father had time, he read the Chinese Times, Gumsan Sibo. Give up hope. Before we 4 were out of high school, my mother told my father she wanted to go to college. Did something fall from his hands like a carefully wrapped bundle of laundry splitting open? When he told me he couldn't afford to send me to college back east, did another door close on his own life? The year that Mom and 2 of us kids were in college, did he want to leave, as he sometimes threatened, to find a quiet place to study Chinese classics? This must be hopelessness, to question decisions for which he had no choice. Give up hope. Do the best with what you have, he told me when I left home. Did he feel his own life evaporate each time he washed and dried his hands after handling dirty diapers? Did his time squeeze away when he stapled dry cleaning tags onto skirt hems and pant zippers? Did he see his fine calligraphic hand wither each time he wrote up another order of dry cleaning? I've moved away from my parents. The price for mountains and clean air in this community that commemorates the day it shipped out all the Chinese. My children speak to me in a Chinese dialect almost 100 years old. When I make special dishes like wonton or chow mein, I tell them Chinamen ate this food after gambling or paying for a woman. In China, my father memorized all of Confucius before he was 10. In America, English was so hard he barely finished high school. In clean, dry Utah, he married when his own hope had finally evaporated. Memory, stories. What work does a son owe his parents? Will I know the form of my own sacrifice when it arrives? Will I open my house to strangers, perhaps my own children, when they ask for more than I ever thought I had?